The storm above New York City shook the sky like the world was about to split apart. Lightning flashed endlessly around the towering Empire State Building as Zeus, king of the gods, stood in fury. His most powerful weapon, the Master Bolt, had been stolen. The gods whispered only one name, Percy Jackson. Far below the heavens, Percy was living a completely normal life, or at least trying to. He was just a troubled teenager struggling through school, constantly getting into fights, and feeling like he never truly belonged anywhere. He lived with his kind mother, Sally, and his rude stepfather, Gabe, who treated Percy like a burden. One afternoon during a school museum trip, Percy's life changed forever. As the class wandered through ancient Greek exhibits, one of his teachers suddenly transformed into a horrifying winged creature with glowing eyes and razor-sharp claws. Percy froze in terror as the monster attacked him in the empty museum hall. Out of nowhere, his teacher, Mr. Brunner, tossed him a strange pen. The moment Percy uncapped it, the pen transformed into a shining sword. Without understanding how, Percy fought back and destroyed the creature. But afterward, something felt wrong. Nobody remembered the attack. His classmates acted like nothing had happened. Even the monster's existence seemed erased from reality. Percy began noticing strange things everywhere. People watching him, shadows moving at night, whispers following him wherever he went. Then his best friend Grover finally revealed the truth. Greek mythology was real. The gods still existed. And Percy Jackson was not fully human. He was the son of Poseidon, god of the sea. Before Percy could even process the truth, danger found him. Grover rushed Percy and his mother out of the city late at night as a violent storm chased them down the highway. Rain hammered the windshield while thunder exploded overhead. Then the creature appeared. A massive Minotaur burst from the darkness, smashing through trees as it hunted them. Percy and his mother ran desperately toward a mysterious place called Camp Half-Blood, the only safe haven for demigods. But the Minotaur caught them before they reached safety. Percy watched helplessly as his mother vanished in a burst of supernatural light while protecting him. Rage exploded inside him. Grabbing the creature's broken horn, Percy fought the beast with everything he had until the monster collapsed dead beneath the storm. When Percy woke up, he found himself inside Camp Half-Blood, a hidden world where children of the gods trained for war. There, everything finally began making sense. Demigods practiced sword fighting in open fields. Mythical creatures walked freely through campgrounds. Ancient Greek gods ruled the modern world from hidden places high above civilization. Percy met Annabeth Chase, the fearless daughter of Athena, and Luke, a skilled warrior who welcomed him like a brother. He also discovered that Grover was actually a satyr assigned to protect him. Still grieving his mother, Percy struggled to accept his new reality. Then came the accusation. Zeus believed Percy had stolen the Master Bolt. If it was not returned soon, war between the gods would begin. A war powerful enough to destroy the entire world. But Percy knew he was innocent, and when he learned his mother might still be alive somewhere in the underworld, he agreed to go on a dangerous quest across America to find the truth. Together, Percy, Annabeth, and Grover left camp and entered a journey filled with monsters, betrayals, and impossible dangers. Their first major stop seemed peaceful at first. A strange garden filled with beautiful statues frozen in lifelike poses. But Annabeth quickly realized the horrifying truth. The statues were real people, and the woman welcoming them was Medusa. The snake-haired monster tried to trick Percy with promises of safety and answers, but Percy resisted her magic. Using a reflection to avoid looking directly at her deadly gaze, he managed to defeat Medusa in a brutal fight and escaped with his friends before more enemies arrived. But the dangers only grew worse. In Nashville, the trio faced the Hydra, a gigantic multi-headed monster that tore through the city in chaos. During the battle, Percy discovered the true strength of his powers. Water obeyed him naturally, protecting him from danger and helping him survive impossible attacks. As news reports spread across the country, Percy became America's most wanted fugitive. Everywhere they went, monsters hunted them. Everywhere they ran, time was slipping away. Eventually, exhausted and desperate, the trio arrived in Las Vegas and entered the Lotus Casino, a glowing paradise filled with endless games, music, lights, and fun. For a while, they forgot their mission completely. But the casino was a trap. Time moved differently inside. What felt like only a few hours had actually been several days. Realizing they were running out of time, Percy forced his friends to escape before the magic consumed them forever. Their final destination awaited them in Los Angeles, where an entrance to the underworld lay hidden beneath the city streets. Descending into the land of the dead, Percy finally came face to face with Hades, ruler of the underworld. Percy believed Hades had kidnapped his mother and stolen the Master Bolt. But Hades revealed something shocking. He had not stolen the bolt. In fact, someone had also stolen his helm of darkness. Before Percy could react, he discovered the Master Bolt hidden inside his own backpack. Horrified, Percy realized someone had planted it there from the very beginning. Only one person could have done it: Luke. The friend Percy trusted most had betrayed him. Consumed by hatred toward the gods for abandoning their children, Luke secretly served Kronos, the ancient enemy of Olympus. He planned to start a war that would destroy the gods forever. Luke attacked Percy, believing he was too weak to stop destiny. But Percy had changed. The frightened boy who once struggled to survive was gone. Using his growing powers and everything he had learned during the quest, Percy fought Luke in a fierce battle and defeated him. With only moments left before war began, Percy raced to New York City and climbed to Mount Olympus, hidden high above the Empire State Building. Standing before Zeus himself, Percy returned the Master Bolt and exposed Luke's betrayal. The war between the gods was stopped. For the first time, Poseidon looked at Percy not as a mistake or a secret, but as a son. Soon after, Percy's mother safely returned from the underworld, and Percy finally understood who he truly was. Not just a troubled teenager, not just a lonely kid searching for answers, but Percy Jackson, a demigod. And this was only the beginning of his story.